You have a blog post, you have tons of content on there, lots of content on your websites, but you're not getting anybody to see it, right? Your keyword research game is not on point. So I'm going to go ahead in this video, I'm going to go ahead and go over how you can do keyword research for your blog post so you don't have to fail at that. Hey guys, my name is Michael Granados from Viral Home Based Pursuits. And in this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you exactly what you need to do step by step to target the right keywords for your blog post so they can rank on the first page of Google, okay? If this is the first time you've been seeing me, I've been able to run my own blog posts, do all that from the comfort of my own home. And I do that through something called affiliate marketing. If you haven't heard of that yet, maybe you already are doing that. For those of you who do not know, that's basically where you have people that see your offer from the offer, and they get taken over to the retailer via a link, an affiliate link. And once they make a purchase, you make that commission off the percentage that that retailer has, right? And so that's what I do. I've been able to do that for a long time. And I started well back in the health and wellness space, right? Building a lower back pain niche blog, Amazon blog, right? And being able to earn money from that. And I still do to this day. And now I have my second one, which is what you see right here out in front of you, helping you out. Master how to do keyword research, SEO, paid, everything affiliate marketing related that you need. So keyword research, okay, there are tons of ways to do keyword research, okay? Many of them. This is a very broad way to start. So everything that you look at online, it might not even be the first video you even watch, but I'll be the last, and I'll tell you why this soon, but there's a lot of keyword research tools out there. There's a lot like SEMrush being one of them, one of the more popular ones. You go in here, you type in the domain of your competitor or a keyword that you're trying to rank for, which I'll show you how to find those keywords and see how much volume it's getting, who's targeting those keywords and what. But this is one way to do this, how to find keywords for your own blog posts, how to outrank people that are in the same space as you, your competitors, right? And be able to get higher and better rankings through them. SEMrush is one I've used a lot. I still do these days, not as often as I used to. I usually go to it when I need to find out who are my competitors and what to go after instead of going what I think I should, right? Sometimes you have to look at data in ways. And so that's one of them. SEMrush is another one. You have SpyFU. I know how that sounds, right? And this is kind of an alternative to SEMrush. They're similar in ways. You can find your competitors, what they're ranking for, and what to do there. That's kind of a reverse engineering process. I'll show you how I started all. I'll go ahead and go through this process of what I would do step by step, and then how you can find your competitors and outrank them and get their spot on Google or get there before they do. So SpyFU, SEMrush. You have Ahrefs. A lot of people have this, but a lot of people don't know how to use it. So what's the point of buying and purchasing a tool like this if you're never going to use it or learn how to use it right? This is a little bit more expensive. I think it's in like the hundreds range. So you have to be careful. You can start a 7-day trial, but you don't need to go directly into that. That's something you might want later on when your blogs are growing, when your website is growing, it's maturing, you have more domain authority, page authority, then you can start seeing what the higher competition has so you can start ranking even better and trying to outrank them. So that's another one. There's many other tools like Longtail Pro. This is a great one. You'll be able to figure out tons of information from them. You'll be able to figure out how your site is doing, the keywords that you can go and rank for, your competitors, what they're ranking for. Kind of like a little bit of what the other ones are doing. They just give you different features, right? More competitive analysis, more keyword exposure. You can see more keywords when you purchase from them. Some of these are not free. I don't believe this one is free. I think you got to pay for this one straight out the bat. But Longtail Pro is another one. What's another one here? One that I've used often, and you can use the free features to this one, is KW Finder. Sometimes you're limited on the amount you can research, but you can go in here, as it says right, as it shows you here, I can type in a keyword and see the KD, if that's worth even going for. When you see it in green, that's one you want to go for because the competition is healthy, and that means you can have a higher chance of ranking on the first page of Google. And then you got to see how much volume it gets, cost per clicks, which I'll get into in a little bit. Search volume is high on these ones. Usually ones that have a lot of search volume can mean that it can be very competitive, but it's worth targeting. Just got to figure out a couple things. So KW Finder is another one that you can use for your blog post. I use that, but the very one that I like using, you also have, let me go into this one first. You're probably thinking, what about Google Keyword Planner? Keyword Planner from Google is good. It's just more relative to when you're running PPC campaigns, Google AdWords campaigns, and I'm certified to do that. So at any point I can help you run your Google campaigns and get the most out of them. But those are more targeted for cost per clicks, EPCs, and stuff like that. That's going to be more tailored to what people are doing when they run an ad, right? So the one that I use the most, the keyword that I would use for blog posts, and I really recommend you use this one because you can use it for free. You don't have to pay for it. And it shows you everything you need. It shows you the competition. It shows you the amount of search volume, the amount of traffic that's coming through, and the optimization strength, right? So the one that I use the most, and I use this on just about a daily basis, but I usually have my keywords figured out when the week comes, so that way I can already produce my blog posts. That way I don't have to spend every single other day maybe, or every day trying to find another word that I can use to rank for. Instead I have it all together, and this is what it allows you to do too. It allows you to put it in different folders, create little paths so you can have it there and just come back to it, click it, take that keyword, put it into your blog, and you're ready to go. And if you don't have a WordPress blog, I suggest you go for that one. If you haven't started a website, use that. There's going to be more information on that below, how you can get started for free. And this actually helps you also how to earn with your blog the right way. If you want to take that serious, if you want to create a blog to find keywords, which I'm guessing you're doing, and to want to make income with it, there's a way to do that, and that's going to be in the description below. It's my little secret, and it's the best place to do it, the best way to do it, bar none, online, everywhere. Plus you get a free marketing course from me down below. Sometimes I close it, so make sure you look into that. I just do it because I want to help people who are serious. I don't know you yet. Hopefully I can get to know you, build a relationship with you, help you build your SEO, your keyword researching, and take it to the next level. So here you can sign up for an account. Here I'm going to log in because I'm already a member. And then here's already a word, but I can go in here for keywords. You have alphabet soup, a saved list, search history, search analysis, which you can see your competitors if you wanted to. You can type in the name of your competitor, their URL, or you can put in the keyword itself. And then the cool thing about it, it has an affiliate program too, where you can earn from them as well and get paid out commissions for it. So see how it says here, you can earn $20 monthly for pro, you earn $200 yearly, you earn $40 monthly, you earn $400 yearly. So it's a great advantage to have if you're going to use this. It's a great affiliate program to get into. But we're focusing here on the actual keywords themselves. So I can go in here, type in a keyword. See, because I worked in the health and wellness space for some time, so I know how to do this. And here's already a keyword that I used, right? Look at that. That's a great keyword. 92 SEO means you can go for that keyword, and it has a higher probability of it ranking on Google because it's stronger. 90 and above is good. 80s is fine. Don't worry about it. You can still rank. Don't worry about that SEO factor too much. I'd focus more on QSR. Here meaning how many competing websites are competing for this actual keyword. 20 of them. Not bad. That's good. Traffic, 20. It's not bad. I want to go for 30 and above. Average, 30 and above as well. And that's fine. That's even better, 112. But don't worry about that so much. When you're starting off, when you're doing keyword research, you want to go for what's called the low-hanging fruit. You want to go for words like this right here. That's actually not that great. It has 151 QSR. So something like this, right? So it has an average search volume per month. That's very small, okay? And then it has a small amount of traffic, but it has a lower QSR too. So it's like you want to go for these. QSR, I try to go for anything that's less than 20. 10 is even better. Let me see this one here. This one's not too bad. That one's fine. That one's good. That one is even better. So something like this, right? So you don't get a lot of average search volume per month, but you do get a decent amount of traffic, but you're separating yourself amongst the competition. The competitors are not going for these keywords like they should. They completely ignore these ones. But when you're building out your blog, when you're using these kind of keywords, it's going to build over time. People are going to come by. You know, you can put them on. You can put them on these keywords on your blog post, right? And what happens is you can internally link these to another post of yours when you create another one. So then now you're seeing, okay, somebody comes on your post, there's a highlighted part, you click there and they get taken to the primary post, right? The one you actually want them to see. So there's advantages of doing that. Never, never, ever, ever count these out. I have a lot of these on mine. This is actually how I started. Do a lot of the low-hanging fruit keywords, find them that have low search volume, low traffic, competition is fairly low, and because in the end, it's going to help you out because you're going to be building. You know, even though it's small traffic, people can land on there and go to the next page. You optimize it for SEO. Google sees that, they like it. You can rank these actually much faster on the first page of Google, even though they're smaller search. You'll get them there, and the people will go and carry on to the next article, right? That's why it's so important to have more articles, right? When you're starting out, when you're blogging, you want to make sure you have at least 2 to 3. And I have more steps on this below. You can get that cheat sheet if you want. That'll help you understand how to do SEO for a website, so you can have that frame of mind already. How many blog posts you need right now? What's the average search? What's the average volume of words to have in an article? What to look out for? How do you rank on Google and so forth? The metrics on that. Okay, so this is the low-hanging fruit, and then you also want to focus on long-tail keywords. Okay, long-tail keywords. What are those? This one right here, it's a long-tail keyword, and this would be a great one to shoot for because how to relieve lower back pain while sleeping. See how that sounds more different than saying how to relieve back pain. There's so many people searching for how to relieve back pain, and there's probably more authority websites that are ranking for that. So you, as a niche blog, cannot rank for that. And some of these I have to be careful because a lot of them are the authorities in like the industry. So I sometimes can't even rank for these. So I have to choose mine very carefully. But just know who's the authority in them. So if I find a keyword here, I'm going to go and copy this, Control C, or if you're on a Mac, that's different, right? Or right click, copy. And then let's take it over to Google, paste that there. And then I see there's about 11 million search results that come up, which isn't bad. It's not great. Something less to start with is good, but don't worry too much about that. And then I can see who are the people in here ranking. Healthline, like I said, remember? Medical News, WebMDs, Sleep Foundation, Mayo Clinic. So this is not one that I want to go for as a niche website because it's going to be very hard to rank on that. And there's probably on the second, third, and so on, there's probably more of those authority sites that you want to stay away from. So you really have to understand, like in my niche, you have to understand how to get rid of your lower back pain. Maybe it's called an LSI keyword, right? Something that's sounds similar to it, but it's like a synonym of it. So how to get rid of is different, is similar to how to relieve, right? So it's just more long tail. So you get to understand this more in your niche over time. So again, WebMDs, but this is also helping you out. It's helping me out to understand what let me go get my charger. My computer is running low now. Just give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Be back. Hey, I'm back. Some of these things this never happens. It's probably the first time. Okay, we're good. We're up and running again. Thanks for being patient with me. Thanks for not leaving when you could have. Again, that's never happened before. But I also didn't plan to go on so long, but still. Going back to this, LSI keywords are basically synonym keywords to like how to relieve and how to get rid of. They're two different ones. So always looking for those before you give up on a keyword is very important. And then just figuring out who's my competitors. Are they the actual companies that are authorities, or are they niche websites? So those are the ones you got to understand is, are they niche websites or are they authority blogs? Because it's going to be much harder to outrank an authority blog. You really just cannot do that. So you have to go for ones that are like, let me try how to do affiliate marketing, right? And then these ones, I kind of know they're more review sites. They're more niche sites. Niche sites. Okay. Balance SMB, maybe not so much. Let me find one that's more specific. Niche sites, niche sites, niche sites, niche sites. So those are good ways to know those are niche sites. So I click through them, I can find out more, about the author, the owner, and understand what they do if they're affiliate marketers. And I know, they're just creating a website and then targeting these keywords so they can rank on Google, just like you want to as well. And then go for those. But I use Jaaxy. Jaaxy is a great way to do this. You can figure out your competition as well. You can take these this one's a medium, so let's go for one like the work at home woman. I can take this here, go on over to Jaaxy. This is a little hack that most people don't know about. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do we'll do the keyword on this one. I guess it's not up at this moment. Let me search something up here. Okay, this is actually what I want to do. I want to go to side rank here. And what you can do here is you can check your own keywords if they're going to be ranking in Google over time. So once you create a blog post around it, what you can do is then put in your keyword enter the keyword, and then you can enter the domain, and then it would come out with telling you what keyword, what post it's ranking for. See, like this one is on Bing, Yahoo 1, and I know this is on Google number 2. Sometimes it does this where it doesn't come out the way you want it to, but it just takes time. Give it some time and it'll show up again in Google. I have plenty of other ones that are on the top ranking pages of Google. It would take me some time to go through all this on all of them, but I can show you that for a later time. But yes, you can do tracked rankings on here. You can find even your competitors. At this moment, this wasn't going through. I'll have to go through that again. Yeah, it might be something down, but it doesn't happen that often. This is actually a very good keyword research tool. It's one of the best. I recommend it to use as a beginner, as an expert. It's not going to cost you anything. And then you can do proper keyword research. You can find out, like I showed you, the low-hanging fruit, go after those long-tail keywords, and it shows you more. You can even do the alphabet soup on here. And it'll show you watch, I type in somewhat of a long tail keyword, how to get rid of, right? The get rid of part. But this is more long tail, how to get rid of their lower back pain at home. I have some of these already. After deadlifts at work. And what it's doing here is it's going through here. It's starting at A, right? So it's going to end it with A, right? A at work. See the pattern it's going through? So then you go down here. Now you're into the beak section. By exercise, boulder, strain muscles, bad, best way, boulder. So it shows you different variations of how you can do what's called the alphabet soup, which is figuring out A through Z, what keywords to use. And I can do that. I'll show you how I do that through Google. So if I typed in the phrase how to earn money, and then after that I want to use another one, I go A, as a kid, as a teen, okay. B, blogging, like by making a website, there's more. College students, D, and then here's a little hack too, earn money by, and then there's another one. Or I can go how to make money, and then in between I can do by there. See what else comes up from. And just try all these different keywords from the alphabet soup and see what you can go out there and rank for. These are what people are searching for on Google, and then you can go make a post out of this on Google, on your own blog post, excuse me. But it's also very important when you're using Jaaxy and keyword research tools that you don't just stick to them. At the very beginning, when you're building out your site, you want to do things naturally. So what I do is I don't name for keywords, because Google kind of finds that kind of like, hey, you're doing so many posts here, but they're all keywords. Let's do something more natural. So sometimes you can find different ways of doing keyword research tools, different ways of doing keyword research, which is just putting something out there, welcome to, your site, or how to start a business online, something like, very slow but building up, and then you start targeting more keywords, and then that's what builds trust into your blog posts, right, within your websites. And then you can go from there on out, start using more keywords as you go on and targeting the right ones. So Jaaxy is a good one to see your competitors at. And then it's also another one that I use is Uber Suggest. So if I take, let me see, I already know my competitors, but let's say I'm trying to shoot for a keyword where, and you have to understand this, if you don't understand cold, warm, and hot temperature, you need to understand that there's people who are cold, general information, how-tos, what, whys, are, can I, those are all cold leads. Like, you don't know what they're actually exactly looking for. You don't know what problems they don't really know their own problems, the desire, or the solution. So those are more informational. Warm review posts like Penetrix review, joint pain relief cream review, BioFreeze review, seat cushion review, stuff like that, right? Affiliate marketing review or multi-affiliate review, stuff like that. And then those are more warm. People know that they have a desire. They don't know the solution or the product, but you just help them get there. Helping, not selling to them. And then people who are hotter buyers are people who go after words that are more intent-based, that are like, buy Samsung TV, offer for Samsung TV, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over to Jaaxy. And I'm going to shoot for a review keyword. And this is one I've done in the past. And then I want to go ahead and do control copy there. And I'm going to take it over to Google. Right, you do your own keyword research. It's not a, the most search volume, but it's one that I started off with at the very beginning of a product, and I focus around that product the most. So you want to focus on one product, make it the best, find the keywords, link other articles to your money post, which is going to be that one, that product, and then you go from there on out, and you can expand into other areas as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do Penetrix review. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every single URL here. These are my competitors, right? So I'm going to take every single one of them from top to bottom, and I'm going to go in over to Ubersuggest. You can write these down. You can put them in an Excel spreadsheet, whichever way you feel works best for you, and then control paste there. This is Ubersuggest, so it's another keyword research tool that will allow you to see what keywords your competitors are ranking for, and it shows you actually like the words, not just one, but you can be ranking for so many different keywords, right? You can be, but the purpose of what you want to do is you want to find one keyword and use that one keyword. Don't use 6, 7, 8 different, 9 different, 10 of them, okay, in one post. You want to use one and focus on one, because it's going to make your blog writing so much more easier to do. Because you put too many keywords, you're going to focus on keywords too much, and you're going to focus on the density of that, and your content's not going to flow. You want content that flows around your keyword. You want to start writing naturally helpful, engaging, informational content. And so do not do that. Over time, you're going to go through things like Google Search Console. That's for another topic. But actually, I can help you out with that in a little bit here. But here you can see how many organic keywords, organic monthly traffic they're getting. And then you can see the top pages right here. But I can go over to the left side. You want to click on top pages. And you want to see what keywords are getting the most traffic on. My Heal and Soothe review. So I'm going to do view all. And I have one for this. And I actually rank in the first spot of Google. And then I also have my video. That's the very first one, actually, at the top of YouTube. So Heal and Soothe reviews, position, SEO difficulty. 30s and below is a great one to go for. I would still go for that one because it's just a little bit above SEO 30, but it's not bad. You want to see the cost per click. Above 1 is good. This is one that's really good. People are buying when you have a cost per click that's higher than 1, and that's something you do in Google Keyword Planner. You find those ones that are above 1. And so there's a lot of volume, what position they're in, how much estimated visits you're getting. Ideally, you do want to go for the very top one, but some of these SEO difficulty can be a lot. But what you would do is you take these keywords and you go write a better post about it. Target the keyword that you were going to go after, and then in a way, find a way to put these in there, right? So find a way to do that, but make it sound natural. So focus on that one keyword you found like through Jaaxy, and then go ahead and write around all that. And there's ways that you can do this on your blog post. There's more information on that all below, how you can get your site SEO, search engine optimized for Google and Bing and Yahoo. And then go from there. And then what you would do is you go write a better review if you haven't written one. That's much better than your competitors, right? Go do the Skyscraper Technique, which is more content, more helpful, things they haven't put on there, more length if you need to. See what they're not doing, and do it much better. If their content is less and you can do more, do more. If they missed out on a point, do more on that. And do things that they haven't done, and then do more of that. So I'm going to need to sign out of this before I can show you. But once you start targeting these keywords with like a Jaaxy tool, then what you can end up doing is you can go over to the Search Console over time, because your posts, you got to give them 3 to 6 months to rank. If you're not giving them that time and you're feeling very impatient, I know what it's like. I've been in your shoes. Give it time, but you got to make sure you do the right proper keyword research tool. Keyword research. So if I'm in here, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go over to performance. So one of my sites, This is more of a competitive niche that I'm in. You can see it's going up. And then if I go down here, if I mark all these three right here, I'm going to mark all these ones under performance. And I go to queries, I can see the keywords that I wrote a post for, and then there's more impressions on this one, and there's click-through rates and the position that it's in. So ideally, the higher the impressions, you want to use this keyword and go back into the article, the original one, and then incorporate this keyword in a way that is also flows naturally, right? Not in a way where you're just throwing it in there, but you can use it for that, and you'll get more impressions for it. And so on out. But this is another way. This is for another time too. This is to show you more information. Don't want to overwhelm you too much, but this is a good way to go about it using the Google Search Console. And that, so to recap again, use the proper keyword research tool. There's a lot of them out there. My favorite one is Jaaxy. I can use it with Ubersuggest. I don't have to use Ubersuggest all the time. Jaaxy, you can do it itself. You can find your competitors' keywords. And then I like using Ubersuggest too, because then I can see all those little keywords like I showed you. There's the one main keyword, and there's a lot of little ones that get volume as well, to see how I can use that. And then go from there. Use the alphabet soup with Google. Jaaxy has that as well. You can see what page your blogs are ranking on, which is amazing. You see SEO, how many competitors are there, search volume, traffic, and so much more. And I actually got started in a way with that keyword tool through a place called Wealthy Affiliate. So with Wealthy Affiliate, if you're really trying to rank for a keyword, what this place does is it gives you the best way to monetize a blog, bar none, through affiliate marketing. It's going to help you make money. It's helped me make money, a lot of money actually. There's more information on that at another time. I try not to focus on showing you just money. I like stats as well, but they'll help you with free training to start, and you get your own free Jaaxy keyword research tool right here. You can just go enter it in here. And then press enter. And voila, here's all the results, and I can go through all these up and down and see which ones I like, the low-hanging fruit, the long-tail keywords, and then incorporate them into my posts. The amazing thing about this too is that from right here you can see your keyword list. You can add them to your keyword list. This is what I have. I have a whole bunch of them underneath. Just save them with one click, and they all get into here. I'll show you that. I can go here, check, and then press save to the list and add it to an existing list or create a new one. And that's what you were able to see before. You get to do search analysis, alphabet soups, brainstorming, affiliate programs, each keyword list, kind of like what I showed you in the first part when I went to the actual Jaaxy. So this gives you that. This also gives you affiliate programs to show you which ones you should go for in your own niche, so you don't waste time on the ones you shouldn't. So that's it. I would highly take advantage of Jaaxy. If you haven't started learning how to monetize your blog, you're learning about keyword research, maybe you are already learning about affiliate marketing, but you want the better edge on it, this is the #1 place to do this at. You get your free subdomain, your free WordPress ready websites, a community of people like nowhere else. Genuinely, it's the best place. I don't say that because I'm just a member of them. I say them because that's the truth. So that's how you do keyword research tool. Keep that in mind. Your competitors, what they're ranking for, your own keywords, low-hanging fruit, long-tail keywords that are really going to help you. And then that's pretty much it. And I might have another video soon about how to do keyword research in general. So that's like also including like YouTube and so on out. But this one was for just blogs. I wanted to focus on that. And then just go in there, put it in your blog, put it in once at the very top, and then you want it at the H1 title, and then you want it at least once at the very top, and then one more time, and then in the meta description, and then you could from there on out. So hopefully that helped you out. Hopefully you got a lot of information on this. Make sure you like this video. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. If you have comments, suggestions, make sure you leave me. And that's it. Thanks.